Beggy, perhaps you can tell me what
I was
they're talking about behind my back.
You're saying
I
you're
was
an asshole. It's all the usual stuff. I don't know. It's
All right,
it's
there we go.
starting.
It's starting. Beggy, who do you want to introduce?
I'll do push.
Excellent. I'll do Uprise.
You go first.
Are we allowed to pick favorites?
Of course. Why not?
Well, I'm rooting for a fifth game, so I would like Uprise to win.
Oh, same here. Yeah,
Ex-
for sure.
Excellent. All right, so Uprise is on the bottom. Lion and Cage on the frigate. Desktop Panda on BC. Muse on BC. Kraken on Raven. Seb on Destro with 5 armor. And Nox on Levy. The BCs, of course, have mini ammos, and Lion and Cage has the 3 cloaked wraiths. They had success with this comp previously, and they haven't shifted too far other than changing the carrier into a Levy.
And in the top, it's push. Babin on Void Ray top, and then we have Rasta on Raven. We have the two PCs, like I said. It's Mini Yamato, Colo, and then Punisher bottom, Destro with 5 armor.
So I don't think that there is any change, is there? Did they have a Cola last game?
They did not have a Colo, no. They had the two Destros.
Oh, right.
So that's their only change. But for sure, push is pushing more. They have more damage on bottom and middle, but in top, Lion Cage is going to push the Void Ray back. So uh, the BCs have more damage right now.
Um, Uprise likely strategically chose this map so that Lion and Cage can own his lane in peace and quiet without the middle interfering. And as you can see, he can get quite out there, quite out of line, so he can get those that farm. The exchange of EMPs has happened. At one point, Kraken was just taking off the shields off too, as there's no real energy denial in the
Cage
middle.
is cutting in. He doesn't have any missiles, so it's not very intimidating.
But they don't know that. Let's not tell them.
Yeah.
He did absorb a mini Yamato, and he has full shield, so technically he can actually tank a little bit for the team. But he did force the entire mid to respect that. Actually, there he is.
Void Ray has gone back, and he's switching lanes. Looks like, or he can fight the mutas. Nox has 5 mutas now, so he's gonna probably kill the mutas. The Destro is going mid. They switch the PC top. This is very interesting coordination from them.
Notice that Nox has rerouted his mutas through the center, and his mutas are actually still farming the middle while they're all backing. That was an interesting move.
Nox doesn't have that much farm. Cage has farm. He has 100 now, so
Yeah, you're always gonna end up
Nox
with a different amount of patches that are coming on one side versus the other. But
yeah,
no,
where I was wrong. They went the Levy. They didn't go the Void Raid like I thought. But let's see, Levy versus Void. The first 20 minutes, the Levy should have an advantage. Then the Void Raid should have the advantage. So just depending on timing here.
so they may need to make something happen. Is he stopping him? Yes, he stopped the Babin from warping back. And now Babin is punishing that by denying all of his farm and getting more farm in return.
Evan has 100, and Nox is getting up to 100 as well. So yeah, I mean you can see the farm advantage going a little bit up to Uprise right now.
Great EMP on both BCs by Rasta. Rasta had full energy. The BCs, one of them has scan, but he can no longer use his scan because he got EMP'd. So I guess that's gonna keep them guessing, maybe for a little bit.
I don't think they're afraid of War Trigger now. They're staying in front of towers, except for OG who has 450 going back. They scan now.
There's the scan. OG made 450 bucks just in going from one tower to the other. Pretty amazing.
Yeah, the cloak race farm a lot.
Yep. And the farm is right now still in favor of the red team. They're putting up a little bit of a fight in the middle here. EMP landed on 2 ships. EMP landed only on 1 ship of the blue team. So Kraken's EMP or Rasta's EMP was better.
So push has more damage in mid. They have more missiles. So as you can see, the Destro's getting ill. The Punisher's
Ooh.
damaging the yeah.
Bombard
That's nice.
coming
They're
from
gonna
the
win.
top. Yeah.
They get warped in. He got a lot of missiles now. But the bombards are doing huge damage.
9 missiles. Yeah, the bombard on the 5 armor Desi is gonna force that back. I guess Lion and Cage was trying to cheat the system a little bit and come back out before his team. Ooh.
Well, this time before the no PDDs are out, this missile war is going to be key. Let's see if they go the missile war. No, not Muse. He doesn't go any missiles, and Panda doesn't go any missiles as well. So it's very interesting. They're not going to play that game.
Perhaps they're thinking that if they're going to counter OG's missiles, then they don't want to all get countered.
Maybe.
Kraken just missed the EMP on the Void Ray.
For Uprise is going to get a huge farm lead now because they're going back so slow.
Ooh, what a beautiful bombard. Punisher just got a ton of minerals. He's sitting at 540, going back to upgrade. Uprise does have the farm lead.
Yeah, 100 now. We'll see. They're scanning, and the Void Ray is going around on bottom.
Oh, maybe he faked it.
He saw the scan. He probably wanted to farm more.
Yeah.
Void Ray has no damage yet. He just has Nova. So he's not very dangerous at the moment. While Nox has Spray and Rapid. They're both kind of farmy.
Yeah.
Um,
So four lasers or phase disruptors on the Void Ray, 375 energy, Nova and Blink and Warp. So he's upgrading for farm Void Ray for now. Nox, the acid he can use to cancel out the farm just as much as the Void Ray can cancel out with the Nova. They put Terry on
they're
this
good
side.
with switching. Like Terry is on bottom right now to cancel the farm and be a warp point for the Void Ray. And now they're
Yep.
fighting through 2 in the bottom and 3 in the mid and 1 in top. But I mean, Cage should win the Destro. He outranges the Destro. No matter how much armor the Destro has, he should win the Destro.
The 9
They
missiles
need to
versus
just
7, yeah. It's just a matter of time. So the Uprise is actually counter pushing now again. They're taking advantage of this early advantage against the border, right? And a little bit more meaty. They really picked on Terry there on the bottom lane, and it was a 2v2 now. And in fact,
he's just warping. Where's he warping to? Oh, okay, he quit.
so Terry's back in the middle, and Muse is with Nox down at the bottom. The Void Ray had just upgraded to 7 lasers, and now he's going back to upgrade again. This should be interesting. Let's see what he decides to do here. Maybe he's going to back farm.
Lasers. Just farm still. I mean, he has 10. The levy has 10 more minutes basically before the Void Ray is going to be dangerous to the levy.
So Babin is going around. Lion spotted him. I'm not even sure that they need a scan for that. His cloaked wraith spotted him. He is threatening some kind of a warp trick on them, I guess. They're all going through the middle. Oh, they're all warping home so that they can come out quicker. Or at least 2 of them
Top
are.
farmer is OG. He's 370. He's top farm of everyone.
13 missiles.
He has 13 missiles, yeah.
Seb is turning into a tank E with Bombard mainly. No prot field yet.
Still no PDD from push, so I mean, OG's gonna destroy them until they get PDDs, I think.
And still no lockdowns on either of the BCs. So there is lockdown on Desktop Panda and Yamato on Muse, but there is no lockdown on their RBCs.
Fabian is in the yellow now. He's been eating the missiles from OG, so now he's gonna turn to mid.
Ooh, Punisher versus OG. OG is doing a lot of damage. Oh, and a lockdown and an EMP on Punisher, and now the missiles are gonna just keep going. I think the PDDs will be coming very soon. Beggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have enough farm. He just has enough for PDDs and nothing else now. I mean, he has to do it though.
Yeah,
They might be doing.
you know, at this point, probably, as you point out, that maybe the PDDs are better than the EMP. Forget about the EMP denial and just PDD.
This might be very dangerous. If they warp trick here, I don't see any warp yet.
No. This is not a warp.
Blinking back, it's not a warp.
Though it does force the entire team to respect it, which again, Uprise could have been farming at their towers if at Push's towers if they didn't have to come back. Oh, there are a couple warps here, but it's not a real warp trick.
Warp. One cancel. Okay, one more. But no one's covering the levy. Nox is at 350 now. No one's really covering him.
Ooh.
Bring it. Ooh. And this is not going to be a good day for the BC.
Babin actually tried to blink over the rocks, did not have enough range to blink over those rocks, and he ended up getting EMP'd, getting smashed by missiles, and also getting locked down, which was not good.
Yeah, they're doing this warp in, so it's 2 versus the levy now. The levy needs to go back, and now the top lane is going to be even harder for them to hold, to push. No one really in mid. Raven. Okay, here they go.
But I think the levy's actually in a position now that he could even handle a BC and a Void Ray. Like I just, with that acid, with the regen and the upgrades that he has, I think he could even handle a 2-on-1.
Yeah, PDDs are up, so top is not going to do much, but bottom is for sure going to push really hard now.
Huh, interesting.
No one is covering him really, so he's just farming up.
So they swapped the Colo Pringle with hardened shields and the PDDs up against Lion and Cage. Lion will be hitting not only the PDDs but also hard shields once the PDDs are out. Given that there's
but it's not gonna hold forever probably. To switch to the Void Ray again on top. There's amazing switches. No one's gonna cover the levy now apparently.
Well, I just wonder what they're planning. Oh, Void Ray is warping back to the bottom again. It's really, I'm not sure what they're trying to achieve with this other than confuse the enemy. They definitely have the casters confused. Or at least me.
Yeah. But he only has 4 beam. I mean, it's not going to be good enough now. But next upgrade, when he has double charge or something like that, that's definitely going to be detrimental to the levy.
So the 7 lasers seem like they're allowing the Nova to double shot the farm. His own farm, I mean. Oh, the middle on push is running out of shields completely. And they're all closing in on Punisher. Punisher's got nothing.
Yeah, he has 8 armor though, but that's it. Yeah, they're gonna win this push, and they're already 400 ahead now. They're gonna get a good time to farm at base, at the tower, so.
This reminds me of a certain game against Aces, where Aces ran a Void Ray against Uprise, and something very similar happened.
We'll see. I mean, they're gonna break out of this 8 beam. Yeah, he has no charge yet. So
can he blink on OG? Ah, he could have stopped that. warp. I guess he's busy farming.
Yeah.
Notice how Babin uses these mechanics. He pulled the farm to him. He's beam farming so that he allows his shield to regen, so that the little farm creep does not stop his regeneration. No, I guess he allowed it to hit him. Punisher has now 12 armor.
We have Torp. And he has rapid and quick reload and afterburners. So he's ready to run someone down and kill him.
Well, this is very similar to last game, I guess, where Babin was eating the torpedo again and again.
He's warping out with 660. Here's a chance for Uprise because there's no Void Ray.
I don't think that they're looking for a kill.
Well, they can Torp in a tunnel, right?
I guess so. Maybe he's waiting for the boosters. Mad Knight does not have lockdown. Terry has lockdown now. EMP has been shot. He still has enough for a Torp. No more Torp going.
Void Ray's going past. He has... he got Cloak. So it still can be a while until the Void Ray can do some damage. He's just going to farm. EC's meeting him. He has lockdown. He got a lockdown off.
Yeah. I think maybe Babin was just testing it to see if he has the lockdown, but doesn't seem to care too much.
The entire team is respecting the Void Ray, though, which is 5 versus a Void Ray now.
Yeah. The irony is that Uprise was the one who chose this map with the tunnels, and it's Push that's actually running the Void Ray, so...
Yeah, it's... But they have... they did the warp in on the Void Ray with the blink forwards. Didn't quite get him, because the Destro warped in behind the Void Ray.
Yeah, my internet actually...
They can do that again.
My internet cut out for a little bit there, so I actually completely missed that scene, but yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing good with warp in on the Void. It's 3 top, 2 mid, 1 bottom. And the Levy's not gonna, respect this Void Ray. So the Levy will win bottom. Probably they won't. Yeah. They're cutting in. Nox is cutting in on BC. Mad Knight is in trouble. They're spraying. Here's the Torp. He's not gonna hit though.
Oh, and Babin was not in a position to block that Torp, not even to blink on top of the frigate, to potentially make him eat it, and now Push is pushing back.
But Babin's just focusing on farming right now. He's trying to get damage. He still only has 10 beam. No charge.
I find that he goes to upgrade quite often, almost much more often than all the rest of his team. And I'm not sure if those upgrades are helping him spend as much time on the field farming as much as he would want.
Got single charge now, so he can actually do something.
So 12 beam and 1 charge. Nope, he's got double charge.
Double charge?
I see 3 there, so I don't know. I think so.
Lasting 8 seconds. Cooldown. Yeah, he needs. He's missing 1 upgrade army, I think.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm sorry. Maximum level was reached. He has maximum. He has double charge.
Okay. So Punisher is now trying to flank on the top side. Muse still does not have lockdown, so Muse is not really the counter to Punisher at this point.
The longer this game goes on, the better for Push it is. Here comes the charge.
Ooh, nice blink of the EMP.
And they will do a warp in cover. And the Levy's in trouble. He doesn't have anything to get away.
Oh, actually the Panda might be in trouble. Panda's actually the real one in trouble.
He only has EMP. Oh, it's gonna be close. 1K. Oh,
Oh,
they went off of
1.2k, and he's gonna regen right now.
Yeah. You gotta respect warp in there. They've been doing really good with the warp in on the Deathstroke cover. He has 12 armor.
Beautiful, yeah, indeed. He's full tank. He's got prot. He's got 12 armor. He's got bots. He can. He only could use a little bit more energy, maybe, but that's about it.
Yeah, well, they're gonna catch up the farm a little bit now, so because Uprise needs to go back and heal. Coming out, and he has intercept now, so he can maybe save himself a little bit better next time.
So he's got bioplasma.
He hit really tough.
He's got all the spells other than organic carapace and frenzy. Um, frenzy will be useful in this kind of exchange.
Again? 16 beam now, so he can definitely kill someone.
Just a reminder to all the viewers that are familiar with previous versions of Star Battle that the frenzy in this version does diminish damage as well as increase damage, but diminished damage reduces the damage taken by the levy. So frenzy could be useful in those kinds of situations when you want to move faster away from your enemy as well as take less damage. Is it me or they're all kind of clustered together in the middle because they're afraid of Babin now? Yeah,
they're definitely afraid.
The tides have turned.
They need to catch up on farm before they fully engage. Or just isolate someone like on bottom. If the Wither walks on bottom, he's all alone.
So it takes 4 ships now to chase Babin around. Babin just immediately crosses over to the other side. Knows that the Raven will take a lot longer to cross. So
and he's warping on bottom. Gonna face the levy. Putting a PDD force mid, way too close. He gets with one bombard both PDDs. And the Void Ray is on, cloaked on the levy, but he's afraid of the BCs, so he doesn't do it.
Yep.
Just pushing them back, trying to get farm.
I like how Muse went in to threaten the scan and the lockdown, but he didn't actually do it. He knew it wasn't a full commitment on the Void Ray. You can tell if the Void Ray wants to commit by the size of his beam, whether he's single charged, double charged. If he double charges, generally he's committed.
Uprise right now is doing a huge push in mid, and even Nox is volunteering the damage.
Yeah, Nox took a glance at the Void Rays.
14 armor is not good enough. Like, not enough. Maybe getting half health, but it's not enough.
Oh,
it's a hit.
Oh, it's a hit.
Now it's
what a nice torp. Mad Knight is volunteering to be the punching bag here, but he's gonna eat a lot of damage. He's almost gonna die.
Oh my god, so close. The Deathstroke doesn't have an E-shield. He has 14 armor, but no E-shields.
Yikes.
So they could have done it.
I want to point out that Nox actually came surprisingly low. He got red health, but that still only left him with 5,000 there. Wow. Cage with 20 missiles and double launch. He's doing 180 per missile. Times that by 9 attacks, so over 1,200 damage.
Can't be blocked by PDDs though, so it's, you know, what set does.
But look at this! Look at this isolating. Because the Raven got stuck. Rasta got stuck on the other side of the rocks, and by the time the PDDs cut in, wow, Terry lost all his shields. And we've seen this before as well, where Kraken just EMPs the PDDs, and Lion and Cage just does a ton of damage. That's almost unexpected.
Angle is warping as well, so they're all up top now on the levy alone.
Yeah, the party is all happening at the top lane, and the levy is solo farming the bottom, just getting fat. He's at 19,000 health. He has 11 mutas. Wow.
Yeah, and you can see in the farm score that Nox and OG are high farmers of everyone. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
eating up the map. No.
Babin is actually 200 below Nox and 300 or 400 below OG, I should say. And that pretty much accounts for, between OG and Nox, it accounts for the whole lead that the red team has in farm. 4,600 to 4,100 now.
Well, Nox has all the spells now, so he's probably just staying out for the rest of the game. Frenzy's up, still mix up. They probably need to focus someone else than Punisher, who's the most tanky.
Oh,
If they focus the BC, for example, then they can definitely kill.
Babin got stopped from warping and he's gonna just continue being acided slowly to death. OG is pushing, trying to pick up Pringle here.
But he's the best target to get missiles, but he's getting PDD cover, so he's not even dropping at all.
He's using his cloaked race to farm the side, 11 cloaked race, but he was also using them to burn the energy on the PDD, so that's interesting. Oh,
Not working versus that.
no, it does not. You need to engage that cloak before the missiles fire.
Yep. Okay, no one can warp now, so they're just pushing normal.
But the difference is that Nox, I think, is bunching up, is clustering in the middle, and they're waiting to isolate in the middle lane and corrupt something and kill it. But I guess now is the Void Race time to solo farm while these guys are playing it safe.
Yeah. And if they let him, that will be bad.
Yeah, I guess Nox had his solo farming time, now is the Void Race solo farming time.
Lead is expanding a bit. It's 600 now. But it will matter less and less because the Void Ray has a huge advantage. Right?
Yeah, OG wanted to warp there. He got caught and then he got locked down. Now
Oh,
they're
we're going for the
oh
frenzy on the levy, but double charge, and everyone's warping. Oh no, it's not good enough. They have to back. No energy on the void. There's the torp. He doesn't want to eat it.
the Punisher's getting punished hard, and they don't have a second Desi to cover that. Their Pringle guy, he doesn't have the proper shield that protects his team, and given that they don't have a second Desi, they can't cover for each other, right?
They're going for Pringle. Yeah.
Yeah, Pringle with hard.
It seems like maybe the solo pick was not as good for them this game.
I think part of the hardened shields countering the frigate missiles is okay, is good, but I feel like he needs to play a little bit more of a defensive. Like he definitely needs that guardian shield for his team.
Babin just single-handedly pushed the entire team back. So
Yeah. Actually, it's funny because before that scene was even over, they were still chasing the Colo while Babin snuck around the back and nobody even saw him. He ended up behind him again. That's kind of.
only 1.8 though. It's a dangerous game. He needs more speed. Frenzy, Nox.
Oh.
It's just a show of force still.
Yeah.
Not going in. Again, the Void Ray upgrades. 24 beam. Yeah.
Big A had a twitch in my hand, as if I was controlling the levy, and I started moving it around. Right, right clicking.
Hey, you want to take control over Nox?
I
The
do, I
Void
do.
Ray's going around.
Oh, Punisher is going right back in there. Seb, I
I
feel
think they're
like,
just buying time.
yeah. Oh, nice. Good prod field on Seb. He ended up eating a Yamato with that. He also prodded right before he ended up getting locked down, which allowed his team to push a little bit more. Um, but, you know, all this pushing here doesn't amount to the amount of farm that Babin is collecting at their towers, right in between their towers.
Yeah, I definitely think this is a mistake from Uprise. If this is successful for push, like he is now getting away with the farm. He has 1K farm, which is in the end the Wither will become uncontrollable like last game.
So Rasta only has one range on his radar, um, but when they couldn't see all the ships anymore when they were chasing Babin, there was a scan down, put down, and both BCs have scan. So it's interesting that their need for viewing the positioning of the ships is that important that they basically doubled up on scan in and radar.
Yeah, I will need to see where everyone is at all times. Apparently, Wither
Exactly.
is going around on top now, and I think this is a warp on the Wither.
Yeah, this looks pretty
Lucky.
aggressive.
Yeah, this looks really aggressive. He wants to be aggressive at least. He's gonna blink forward here in a second.
14 shields, 24 beam,
Scanning.
0.26 on the beam. So he's got 4 beam upgrades, or beam speed upgrades, I should
Oh,
say.
no one's warping. No one's warping. They're just using it to push the team back.
I know it would be a bad idea, but I would love to see him blink into 6 ships and just cloak Nova, 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 and then all the other ships blink, warp in on him.
Mechanist, blackout, and EMP and defensive matrix. So I don't think we're blinking in is a good idea, but
No, probably not. Cross warp again. He ended up in the middle now. Babin is trying
yeah,
to
and the
isolate.
best was warping. He's ready to blink.
Oh, he might.
Isolated the BC.
He's isolated the BC,
Blink
but
it.
he's also behind Kraken and oh, the
Killing
BC
the
is done.
BC, man. The BC is super dead. Again, the same BC.
Same BC. This guy just doesn't learn.
Now does he get away? He must get away.
Well,
He's 1.8. They blacked out. He's getting blink soon. And here's the blink.
yeah,
Yeah. Can still cut him off. So the team needs to support him.
he should be fine.
Nope, they're going
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
And the farm is even.
yeah.
Again, if push wins the game, this is over, right? This
So
is
we have a little bit of information here that a levy at minute 45 has 1600 farm, 8 tentacles. He should be able to 100% solo kill someone. 13 tentacles, 15 tentacles now.
but if they're keeping a ball, the levy can't really hang that much. We need to isolate someone.
Yep.
Like they just did with warping all over the place. And jumping back and forth with warps.
I don't think necessarily that it was Panda's fault, the BC that died. I think he was in a position where he was actually respecting the work rig. That he just got isolated and then he got 1 inch punched right in front of the towers. I don't think he was out of way out of position or anything. What do
He
you
should
think
not
of
have been isolated. Versus a word ray. He
So-
needs to be close to the ray.
Yeah,
But-
I agree, but I think he had backed through the middle, which is where Babin had spotted him, and then that's where he chased him down.
Yeah, they're gonna try for a tower now, or what?
This is a little weird.
At least corrupt it.
1 ship down.
Can't really do damage. Yeah, but they need to get ahead at some point. force an engagement kind of thing.
Yeah, this is not the right time or right place. There's siege creep coming from the blue team as well. Now the blue team has, oh, there's the warp, and now they have to respect that and push out.
The Void Ray is under the Destro right now. So with Cloak, double charge. Levy's going down.
Ooh,
Yeah, okay.
now Seb is going
Anyone's
down.
going.
Whoever the
Yeah, it's
Void Ray
just
has in sight is going down, and there's an
yeah.
exchange.
They're switching to Raven, or he was trying to switch to Raven. He's going back to Levy now. There's a Torp. It's gonna be a hit. No,
No,
nope. In
it missed.
between.
Torp right between. Oh,
But the
Muse.
beast,
Muse is going down.
yeah. There he
Kraken.
goes.
Kraken can't save him. Kraken should have given him shields, but he doesn't have blackout. He's been waiting for the blackout. Seb is going down. Nox will be going down next, or just the Raven maybe.
Yeah. And this is the tournament win here. There's the Raven. Kraken down.
This is game.
Looks like a push. Yeah. It's game and tournament.
GG well played.
Nox is looking- And so tournament winners. 2005.
I believe unless they had agreed to more than 5 games, more than a best of 5, I think it would be the tournament win. They were talking at some point about running 7 games, but I don't think that's the case.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was still being discussed this morning, depending on when it was going to happen. If they were going to have enough games, they could have gone more, but I think they're probably stopping at 5 here. Of course, the agreement would have had to happen beforehand, not now, but I wonder if they're blaming
That's it.
Panda for this. Alright, well, thank you, Veggie, for co-casting this. It's been an exciting match. And thank you everyone for tuning in.